The Arab Sheikh married a Belarusian, Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Crown Prince of Dubai. Hamdan, 33, has long topped the list of most jealous presenters. He is the title of Sheikh, Your Excellency and Excellencies, and at the same time it doesn't sit in the halls of the palace with a thousand servant. It can be found more often at ski resorts and on long trips with a backpack. But more on everything, heir to throne, Hamdan, better known by his pseudonym Faz, was born on November 13, 1982. Hamdan is the second son of Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum and his second wife, Hind bint Maktoum bint Jumal Maktoum. It is interesting to know that Maktoum dynasty, to which the prince belongs, has been in power since 1833 and has ruled Dubai since 1971. Hamdan's father, Sheikh Mohammed, is a Prime Minister and Vice President of the United Arab Emirates. In 2013, according to Forbes, his fortune was estimated at $39.5 billion. At the same time, the Sheikh doesn't hide his incredible wealth. On the contrary, he's known for his generosity. Once upon a time, Michael Schumacher was given the island of Antarctica, the owner of the artificial world archipelago, worth $7 million. Hamdan's mother married immediately after school at the age of 17, and soon the Sheikh gave the heir. The woman decided this was far from the main thing and didn't start higher education, strictly adheres to local traditions and culture. She doesn't accompany her husband on state events and business trips. Perhaps that's why there is not a single confirmed photo of Her Majesty in the press. However, Hamdan's ideal family cannot be called. His older brother, Rashid ibn Mohammed, due to his excessive love for sports, first took steroids, which were expelled by his father, and then took drugs. Education in London. From childhood, he grew up in violence despite all the wealth and luxury that surround Hamdan. After studying at the Sheikh Rashid Special School, he entered the management faculty of the Dubai Government School. He then continued his education in England at the insistence of his parents at the Royal Military Academy in Sandhurst, where he also studied with Harry and William, heirs to the British throne. Studying at Sandhurst has developed in me as an upbringing, a responsibility, a commitment, and a team. After the academy, he still graduated from the London School of Economics. In an interview with Vision magazine, the heir admitted, Getty Images, lions instead of cats. Since February 1st, 2008, Faza has been the Crown Prince of Dubai. He is also the head of the hedge fund HN Capital LLP and the president of a new university. The prince is also the head of the Young Entrepreneurs Support League, the Dubai Sports Committee, and the Dubai Autism Research Center. Apparently, with such an official list of positions, the prince should dig into the documents and not see the white lie. Not at all. Hamdan can be found at various peaks and in equestrian competitions, where the heir to the throne usually returns as the winner. In general, Faz's list of hobbies is huge: skating, diving, fishing, hunting, snowboarding, cycling, and horses. Faz never thought about buying new handsome men. There are hundreds of best shoes in the world in this name scam. Among other things, the Sheikh has several camels, one of which cost about $3 million as pets. Hamdan bought a pair of white tigers and 2 albino lions. But that's not all. The prince's love for animals led him to Rajana, the only swimming elephant in the world. For this, the boy went to India and the elephant was brought to the students' arrival. As for the vehicles, it should be noted that the prince can get any one of them. However, the 4-ringed animals attract him more because Hamdan is limited to only 1 plane, 1 yacht, and a small fleet in the garage. A refugee in love. Very little is known about the prince's personal life. Maybe in a whisper they talk about the relationships with women in the UAE. Answering questions about his marriage, the prince said that he had been engaged to his maternal cousin, Sheikh bint Tani Said Al Maktoum, since childhood. This decision was made for him even when he didn't go to school. But a few years ago, he was in close contact with another unnamed relative. The relationship ended in 2013 and the marriage was annulled by agreement. The reasons can only be guessed. It has not been announced, but